G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza and this video is the showcase and the announcement for the winners to the September 2017 Challenge of the Month. Now before we jump into the Challenge of the Month stuff, I want to start off by thanking everyone who supported us through the 10% off sale for the bundles on the JAZZA'Studios.com shop. I'm going to extend this by 1 day, so those of you who nearly missed out, you have 24 hours to go grab yourself either the Faces bundle or the Anatomy bundle on the drawwithjazza.com shop, which includes photo reference packs and ebooks on drawing the anatomy of the human body and faces and expressions. The bundles themselves are about 20% off of the individual products come together in the bundle, which are of course a further 10% discounted for the next 24 hours. So if you want to support us and grab something for yourself, you can check that out with a link in the card and in the description. And then lastly, those of you who missed the announcement last week, we have officially launched the Jazza Studios print shop. This is the small art print, which is also available in medium and large. It's also available in photographic prints, which are a little bit more affordable, and some art boards. My personal favorite product is the framed art print. This is just absolutely stunning. I'm going to link in the card to the print shop so you can go check them out for yourself. If you've ever grabbed a digital product from the JAZZA'Studios.com shop, or an art print from the print shop, or a t-shirt from our t-shirt shop, it's a huge help to the channel and very appreciated. So thank you so much for your support. Now on to the challenge of the month. The theme for the September challenge of the month was Internet IRL, IRL standing for in real life, where people were encouraged to create an illustrated depiction of websites or internet themed social media platforms and portray them as places or people, either in a singular form or interacting. And the amount of entries and the quality and creativity in entries, as always, has completely blown me away and has been so fun to go through. Now normally this is the part of the video where I would link to a video slideshow showing all of the entries. And unfortunately, moving forward, I am sad to say this won't be happening, at least not in the way that you've been used to. Creating the video slideshow of what is now thousands of entries is incredibly time consuming and very difficult, and as the challenge of the month has grown over time, I have had to evolve and adapt to how I produce and showcase the challenge of the month to also allow for me to function and run the other parts of this channel. However, as a compromise, moving forward, there will be an art gallery web page that you can go check out all of the entries. The link is in the description. I'm still evaluating different options as far as the best ways to showcase everyone as inclusively as possible. This is what I've got so far. I'm very interested in your thoughts, so if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Otherwise, go check out all entries for this month linked in the description. And without further ado, let's jump into this month's showcase and picks that I found interesting or well pulled off or creative for this month's challenge of the month. We start off our showcase with Salaz's artwork depicting a torrent website stealing from Netflix, which I thought was really clever, and a lovely collage by Estefi Draw called Internet and Its People, with a wide variety of different characters and locations on the internet. There's a lot to look at and it's a really fun piece. Agus S's entry is called Angry Neighbors, and this one's really interesting because you wouldn't immediately link it to a piece of personified internet websites, but you can when you look close. It becomes pretty clear pretty quickly as to what they represent. I just like the fact that they feel like really real characters and not an in-your-face personification. Really clever integration here. Kieran Hunter's depiction of Neopets made me laugh out loud the first time I saw it. Definitely brings back memories and makes you laugh, and also made me go to the website and see that it is exactly the way it was in 2004. Kitty Moosney's depiction of what happens when you're away from your device is really clever. I like how it's shown on the tablet. The actions and the way they're interacting is actually really clever and really fun to sort of look at and soak in. Racecar 20's piece Battle of the Websites depicts Hulu Plus, Netflix, and HBO Now all in epic combat with each other. And I love Miss Wolf 11's personification of SoundCloud, a really serene and aesthetically very pretty artwork and really nice use of watercolor. Lasathi's piece is called There's No Place Like Chrome. Very effective painting in this piece and a really cool character design based on the chrome colors and aesthetic. Then we have Morange Tiger's The Royals of the Internet, where we can see the king is, I guess, Wi-Fi. And then of course we have internet royalty. Snapchat, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube all hanging out and being their very fancy, very wealthy selves. Mango Mom's Choose Your Fighter piece shows various websites as characters in a fighting game. I really like the way that this is laid out and the painting style. I would really love to see what this game would be like to play. Please someone make this game. Mycia 151's piece is called Social Media School, and I really like that high school dynamic and the character design this artist has conveyed, and also the subtle use of glitter. Manon 5000 depicted the search engine department. I particularly like the subtle touch that Yahoo has very little traffic compared to Google, and Bing is sitting alone, waiting. Just waiting. WW3 Art's piece The Oracle Alexa is a really epic sci-fi depiction of the Alexa website, surrounded by a crowd of people as if she's a goddess. Really nice aesthetic here and use of colours in the purple hues. Sama Brum depicted two people messaging each other and their conversations on either side of the piece, and in the centre, the internet IRL place that they're in together. And I really like the way that this actually conveys that feeling that we get sometimes when we're engaging on social media, that we really do feel like we're socialising, and sometimes like we're there with people. Lil 72's depiction of the internet and its characters have such clever catchphrases for what each of the various websites represent or are known for. And last but not least, Virtual Fairy Queen's depiction of WebMD is fantastic. I love the Tim Burton-esque style, and the clever quote in this artwork made me laugh out loud first time I saw it, and it's definitely the feeling you get when you visit this website. I love the variety of entries this month. Some of them are really creative and kooky and comedic, and some of them are actually more sentimental or epic, and the variety of entries has just been really interesting. So now it's time to move on to the prizes in the various categories. The challenge of the month is divided into two categories: the beginner category, which is reserved for those who are very young or very new to art, and the open category for everyone else. In both categories there is a winner and a runner-up, and in the open category there's a bunch of finalists. We'll get to that later, but we're going to start off by sharing the runner-up and the winner to the beginner category of this month's challenge of the month. The runner-up of the beginner category is Artist Unworthy, with a piece that depicts various popular websites, whether thriving or dead, from YouTube to Vine, being curated, liked and disliked by 9gag in the background. I like the overall composition and the way these characters are conveyed, both being personified and still being relatable as the websites and things that they actually are. It's a really nice use of line work and colours throughout this piece too. And the winner of the beginning category is artist Meraki Creation, with a piece called Outside the Box Within the Frame. I love the feeling conveyed in this piece that Etsy is a place that crafty people go to express their creativity, and it really carries across in this really well composed and enjoyable piece. Congratulations to the runner-up and winner of the beginner category of the challenge of the month. The runner-up will receive one item of their choosing from the JAZZA'Studios.com shop. The JAZZA'Studios.com shop is a place where I host all of the digital products that I spend a lot of time and care creating for you, both educational and entertainment focused, all around sparking your creativity and having fun with art, whether it be ebooks, photo reference packs, my Arty Games app, custom Photoshop brushes that I personally use for absolutely everything, in-depth behind the scenes and how-to video courses. Go check it out, the link is in the card and in the description. And of course our beginner category winner will receive a small Intuos Draw tablet. This little beast is what I recommend for people who are starting off in digital art and are looking for the device to introduce them into creating digital artworks. This device has got the best bang for its buck and quality for what you pay for. I highly recommend it. They'll also receive a signed copy of my How to Draw book, Draw with Jazza Creating Characters, my go-to guide for character design and the design process, as well as a Stillman & Burn 5.5 by 8.5 Epsilon series sketchbook and an item of their choosing from the JAZZA'Studios.com shop. Now moving on to the open category, the winner and runner-up are chosen from a pool of finalists. Always a difficult choice to narrow down those final two prize winners, but none of them will go home empty-handed, because all of the open category finalists will receive a free copy of my anatomy bundle from the JAZZA'Studios.com shop, which includes my ebook Draw with Jazza Easy Anatomy, which is an in-depth guide to illustrating the form and function of human anatomy with ease. The anatomy bundle also includes my anatomy photo reference and pose pack, which has photos of the male and female body in various form and function isolations and a whole bunch of different poses on 4 different angles, which is really fun, that you can use as references when drawing action poses or really epic illustrations. Artist 7 Shirts piece Google Maps Wherever You Are shows a rugged mountain landscape with Google Maps pointers images throughout it, and a character representing Google Maps who is mapping the landscape. Gorgeous use of colours in the sunset, the rim lighting on the mountains, the clear and clean outlines and solidity of the character's silhouette. It's just a gorgeous piece. Kaori Yuki's character design of Twitter is stunning and extremely well painted, and I like the touch that the character's holding a glass chess piece. It's almost as if this is depicting the fragility of the words on Twitter and also the calculated nature of the limitation of the words that people have to work with, and the way many use them as if they're making chess moves. Calculated ways of making political statements or jokes or declarations of their personality. Scarfy's piece called Valley of Chirps is stunning with the mix of textures and colours in this digital painting. This is a different depiction of Twitter, obviously less as a single person and more as a place and way of communicating. The lighting in this piece and the composition, the way it leads your eye to understand what's happening, is very appealing. And last in our pool of finalists is artist Purpleurgic's depiction of Friends, the Internet edition. This piece is a mix of aesthetically appealing and clean and simplistic and attractive. It goes to show you don't have to overwhelm a piece with details to create something that's memorable and that stands out. And also the way that the piece itself is framed in the photo is also both simplistic and extremely appealing. And now we've arrived to the runner-up and the winner of the open category of this month's Challenge of the Month. Our runner-up of the open category is artist D. Joresh with a piece called Browser Game Night. This piece is painted by an artist who has participated in the Challenge of the Month over a number of years, and their art style and technical capabilities have obviously transformed in magnificent ways over this time, and this piece is a standout in this month. I love the way the characters are painted, the subtle uses of visual effects in the piece, and of course the personality and quirks displayed through these characters and their interaction shown here. Congratulations to our runner-up. You will receive a signed copy of the 21 Draw Illustrator's Guidebook hardcover special edition, along with a Stillman & Burn 9x12 Epsilon series sketchbook and an item of your choosing from the JAZZA'Studios.com shop. And the first prize of this month's Challenge of the Month goes to artist Popo Corno, who created a piece called Establishing Order, which is an incredible and epic depiction of ArtStation blasting DeviantArt's head off. I love this epic combat of these two art websites being depicted, and this is again created by another artist who's contributed to the Challenge of the Month over a number of years, and this piece just shows the height of their skill, their composition abilities, the visual effects, the painting style, and I could go on. This is absolutely incredible, a stunning artwork and well deserving of the first prize in this Challenge of the Month. Congratulations to our first prize winner. You will receive a Wacom Intuos Pro paper edition, a fantastic mix of high quality digital tablet and a way to bring your traditional art into the digital world. It's super straightforward and really fun to use, and the Intuos Pro lineup of tablets are the best of their kind in the world. Hands down, I highly recommend them. I will of course link to Wacom and all of their products in the description. Our first prize winner will also receive an item of their choosing from the JAZZA'Studios.com shop and a front page feature on the website NEWGROUNDS.com. Our first prize winners of the beginner and open category will both receive 1 year supporter status on NEWGROUNDS.com, enabling ad-free enjoyment of the website, username changes, secret content, exclusive previews, and more. Last but not least, I want to thank the sponsors for this Challenge of the Month. You can see them on the screen here, and all of their links are in the description. I love our Challenge of the Month sponsors. They're long-term friends of the channel that make these challenges exciting, and I can 100% vouch for their products and services. So go check them out, and thank you to our sponsors. There are two last things I wanted to cover. One is that next month is going to be the animation challenge. I try and do one of these a year. We've done 2 so far, so this is going to be the 3rd annual animation challenge. So those of you who have been asking for it or excited about it, that is happening and being announced tomorrow. So get excited, and of course, if you haven't entered the animation challenge and you're curious about animation, it's a really great opportunity to try your hand at something new. Entering something bite-sized, even if you don't think you'll win, is a really great way to try something new and have fun, and a really nice, approachable way of experiencing the joy of creating animation for the first time. It can be a little difficult and frustrating, but at the same time, the satisfaction that comes from breathing life into illustration and creating animation is really exciting. So please, if you're interested in it or you're on the fence, take the leap. Join in the animation challenge. It's going to be announced tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be Halloween themed. The very last thing I wanted to cover is to once again address and sort of apologize for the fact that I'm no longer doing the video slideshows. These challenges have evolved over time. I used to go in and custom review every single entry. Like I used to personally write my critique of every entry every month, but it was a lot more manageable when there were like 40 entries. So now that there are like thousands every month. Not only is that not possible, but even curating that video is turning into a full day's work, which I can no longer afford. Please leave your feedback, any thoughts as to great ways we can showcase everyone, because I love these to be inclusive. I can only show so many in these showcase videos, but I like there to be something I can lead you guys to that has everyone's entry, so you can feel like you're a part of it, whether you were showcased or not. You can see yourself as part of the whole, and we can all see the community's effort in its entirety, which is always a really special thing to experience as well. Anyways, interested in your feedback, leave them in the comments. I'll be watching them carefully, and I love that this isn't just a channel that people just watch a video and then don't. It's actually something that thousands of people create things from. We all motivate each other, and I think that's really special, and I really am so grateful for that. Anyways, that brings us to the end of this challenge of the month. Looking forward to tomorrow when we announce the theme of the animation challenge, but until then, I'll see you later. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos, and while you're at it, check out my shop where I sell ebooks, brushes, photo references, video courses, and more. There's another video you might enjoy from my channel over there, and you can also check out my behind the scenes daily vlog channel, Daily Jazza. That's it for now, and until next time, I'll see you later.